It's welcome back, and if you're new, welcome. Thanks so much for stopping by. I really appreciate you. So today I want to tell you guys about a trilogy that I just read this month. It is a multi-author holiday trilogy. I did not realize it was multi-authored until I picked up the second book, but it all works out. I find that the authors are similar enough that you don't notice that it's a different author writing it, if that makes sense. So this one is called The Kringle Family Christmas. And all three books are pretty much centered around the same problem, but they each have a love interest, which is awesome. So the main problem is there's a family in Tree Farm. They go together. It was a family owned, mom and dad owned it. The kids worked it throughout growing up or whatever. And, children leave the nest to do their own thing. Well, mom passed away a few years ago. Dad is still running the inn and the tree farm. He fell and broke his leg in two places. So he's got a cast from toe all the way up to like mid-thigh. So he can't really get around that well. He needs help. So one of the siblings still lives in the small town. The other two have moved away. So whenever everything happened, he contacted his siblings, and they both kind of gave a reason at first why they couldn't come home, but then one of them did come home. So in the first book, written by S. Doyle, which is called The Grump Who Stole Christmas, this is about the oldest child named Kristen Kringle. Kristen is she has a successful Manhattan career. I don't remember exactly what she does, but it's successful. Like, she's big wig. And she comes home, and when she gets to her dad's house, there's a man living there with her dad. His name is Paul. We learn that Paul is a arborist. I think it's the people who know a lot about trees, like that's their specialty. That's what he went to college for. This is what he does. And then we also learned that Paul used to work corporate level, but he got tired of it and he wanted something simpler. So now he's running this Christmas tree farm for the Kringle family. Well, Kristen realizes that the inn is not booked like it normally is. So she starts going through all the books because, it's kind of what she does. And she realizes that things are looking really bad. It's not even 50% filled. This is Dad's retirement. This is his legacy. And Dad's going to have nothing pretty soon if somebody doesn't help out. Because it's Christmas time. There's a huge festival in the city. There's this whole thing. And it's always been booked. But they realized how much their mom had done for the business, and just some of those things just aren't being done, so it's not really attracting the customers to come back. So Kristen sets out a plan. She hires a PR person, and together with the help of her brother who lives in town and a brother who lives outside of town, she's like, we got to save the inn. This is what we're going to do. This is what's going to happen. This is how we're going to do it. And in the meantime, we have Paul, the arborist. I'm probably saying that wrong, so I probably need to stop saying it. The tree guy. We start to see some feelings develop there, and we get to watch that grow. And, it's one of those, all of these books, part of the HEA club. And so we all kind of know where they're going to lead to, but we got the ups, we got the downs, but in general, it has some funny qualities. There's some one-liners in there that are just had me rolling. Some scenes that were just so hilarious. I had to stop reading just to laugh. It was great. And in the second book, this one's pretty funny too. This one by Molly O'Keefe. It's called Very Merry Married. This is about Ethan, the middle child. He is a lawyer, and he also holds a position for the city, council board or something. And his next thing he wants to do is become mayor. That's his goal, to become the mayor. But we learn very early on that he has a wife that he does not even know. Her name is Lexi. She is a Vegas showgirl. They've been married for a year. They haven't seen each other in a year. They got married on a whim. Well, while Ethan is trying to, help with saving the inn for with her sister, and also the stuff he has to do for the town, being that what his position he's holding is, as well as trying to become the mayor. He has a lot on his plate, and Lexi shows up in this small town and requests a divorce. But after conversating with Lexi, he decides, no, I don't want to divorce you. I want to date you. So Lexi then, they realize that she has great people skills, and she starts to run the front desk at the inn. So we get to see her interaction with the town, with the customers that come from, out of the area, as well as with the family, and then her relationship with him. And is he going to woo her and keep her, or is he going to give her what she wants, which is a divorce? And does she still want a divorce by the end of this? Again, some funny stuff in this one too. Loved it. And then the last one by Julie Chris, Jingle Bell Beard. And this one is about the youngest Kringle child, Matt. Matt is a professional hockey player in Colorado, I think. So he's a good ways away. Or it might be Chicago. I don't know. It's a ways away. And Matt is the one who just wants to throw the money on the situation. And his sister's like, no, I need you here. Can't get him. None of the family can get him there. But all of a sudden he shows up because the PR person that she hired is his ex-girlfriend from high school. And she was able to convince him to come home and help the inn. And that means publicity stunts and all this other stuff. So we get to see him be thrown into the spotlight outside of his city hockey, like the area the hockey team's from. So there's some interesting things there because he is grumpy. He is a grumpy old man. He's feeling his age because, his body's been put through the ringer playing hockey. So we get to see how he's feeling, and are there still feelings there from high school? Was it a clean break and they kind of don't want anything to do with each other? Or are they going to reconnect, rekindle? We get to follow that. And yeah. But his name is Matt the Mountain because he's so huge, and Jasmine is such a tiny little human. It's great. There is some spice in these books. It's not off the charts. A lot of it is more kind of, we're starting this scene and then it just kind of fades off, You know what they're doing, but not every detail is described in some books. So like I said, there is some spiciness. It's just not on a super, super high level. But overall, these books were very entertaining. Storyline was great. You got to see the whole family. If you like a good family aspect, this is it. You got to see how the siblings interacted. You got to see the dad with with his children, and I enjoyed it. Very much so enjoyed it. I think I read one book a day on these. They were very short, and I say one book a day because I read this book plus another, if I was listening to an audiobook or whatever the case may be. But these are very quick reads. I think they're all under 300 pages. I know one of them is only, I think the second book is only 202 pages. So they're very short, very quick reads. But it's a good message. It's a good story. It's funny. It's quirky. And what can go wrong with a family with the last name of Kringle who own a Christmas tree farm and a Holiday Inn? What can go wrong? So, hope you guys enjoyed. I will link the books down below so it'll be easier for you to find them. Maybe it's something you want to read. Who knows? So, Thanks so much for watching. I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.